Back with Coach Lewis Preston for another next game primer. St. Mary's in tonight after a strong shooting performance on Saturday. Specifically, Taylor stepped up when you needed a senior to step up. Talk about his play and Jeff Brooks as well.
I thought Taylor was kind of in a groove. Looked very comfortable shooting the ball. Wasn't really forcing anything. Just took advantage of what the defense was giving him. I thought Jeff was at times a little bit tentative, but to still get 17 points for us was huge, considering the couple injuries that we had happen during the game.
Talk about those two injuries. With those two guys out of the lineup, Billy Oliver and DJ, how much are you looking for the seniors to step up tonight?
Well, I think it's going to be a huge opportunity for Drew Jones, Jeff Brooks, Cam Woodyard, Steve Kirkpatrick, and all of our role guys to step in and really help us tonight. But I think even more importantly, guys just staying in character, both offensively as well as defensively.
Let's get into a little bit about St. Mary's 3-5 team, close loss to Quinnipiac here earlier this week. Talk about some of their personnel. The 6'7" forward Sean Tupum averaged 13 a game, also their top rebounder.
Right. And they're coming off a heartbreaking loss against Quinnipiac, and I think Rob Burr's done a great job there at Mount St. Mary's. Sean and Tupum, leading scorer, 13 points a game and 6 rebounds, also being their leading rebounder. I think Lamar Trice coming off the bench for them, being their second leading scorer and second leading rebounder at 5'11", as well as Jordan Norfleet, a lefty who's starting at the 2 guard, who's their third leading scorer at about 11.5 a game. Shooting the ball relatively well. The last 2 games, I think they've done a great job shooting the ball, averaging over 50% from the field, and averaging about 70 points in those 2 games. So transition defense is going to be very important for us, and making sure that we send 5 guys to the glass.
You mentioned Trice. What type of player is he?
You know what? He is a very crafty. He's at his best in transition. Finds a knack to getting the ball into the basket. What I really like about him is that he kind of provides that energy for them once they come in, and kind of lifts the spirits of the other 4 guys on the floor with him.
Describe what type of tempo they like to play at.
You know what? It's very interesting because I think they do a great job of getting out in transition and in those first 5 to 7 seconds looking to score. And then they'll take and get into their offenses very similar to Duquesne or Northwestern with some shuffle cut and different types of action out of that. That ends up eventually leading to get the ball either into Norfleet's hands, number 23 or number 31 Trice's, and they'll look to try to take and make some things happen. Or if they get the ball to a Tupum in the high post as well as Barber, number 35, they'll look to take and break you down, and they can also knock down that 17-foot jump shot. So it's going to be a great challenge for us.
Looking down their roster, not necessarily the biggest team that you'll play. Talk about the types of things you'd like to do inside against them.
I think the most important thing is staying married to our principles, what we do both offensively and defensively, making sure that we take and push and attack when we have an opportunity to, but also staying in character. And I can't stress that enough. I think good teams always stay in character no matter who the opponent is. And I think we're starting to evolve into a pretty good team, so we got to continue to do those things.
Give me a couple of keys to the game for you guys tonight.
Transition defense and rebounding. Sounds like a broken record, but transition defense, we have to get back and nullify them to get a shot up in the first 5 to 7 seconds, especially number 23 Norfleet, number 31 Trice, because of their 113 threes, they've taken 94 of them, and then we got to have all 5 guys rebounding because they send 3 or 4 guys to the glass.
Through 8 games, evaluate where you feel like the team is in those 2 areas, transition defense and rebounding.
You know what? I think our transition defense can always get better. I think teams have a tendency to be better offensively as opposed to defensively, and I think your defense has a tendency to catch up. Rebounding-wise, I've been pretty pleased. I was not pleased with how we attacked the offensive glass against Duquesne on Saturday, but leading into that game, I thought we had rebounded the ball pretty well, and we need to get back to that consistent way again here tonight.
Coach, we appreciate your time. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you.